Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a lovely day today. I've tried to attempt to braid my hair, it's gone really badly, so let's just cover that up. So I hope you guys are having a lovely day. It's currently raining in London, so I hope you're having a better day than me anyway. Recently I had one of my viewers comment on a video asking if I would recommend the Nars creamy bronzer over the Chanel cream bronzer, and I gave my thoughts on it, but I thought I'd do like a video comparison so I can give you guys the facts, give you guys what I think, and then let you guys decide what you think is better for you. So today we'll be comparing the Nars Sun Kiss bronzing cream in the shade Casino. This was one of the original ones. I'm not sure what color it refers to in the current permanent line. So this is the Nars cream bronzer, and I will be comparing it to this Hench Boy, which is the Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream in the shade Tan Deep Bronze. Also a lovely cream bronzer. So in terms of packaging, they both come in jars that you twist open. So this one you twist open, it comes with a rose gold, orange, copper colour lid and a frosted glass bottom, and it's just a twist, open and close, so it kind of like keeps it airtight and less likely to dry, I'd like to say. And the Nars and the Chanel cream bronzer is heavier, obviously it's bigger, and then the Nars one, so it does feel a little bit more luxurious. And this is also a twist open, but it's got this like protector open, and it's got the Chanel logo on it. So it kind of protects your product from becoming dry, I'd like to say. So I think obviously the Chanel one's a lot luxuriously looking than the Nars one, but in terms, so if it's like more of a dressing table product, the Chanel one looks nicer. But the Nars one is probably more travel friendly because it's compact and probably easier to fit in your makeup bag compared to the Chanel one because it's just so huge. In terms of product, the Nars cream bronzer comes with 19 grams of product and the Chanel cream bronzer comes with 30 grams of product. So this is basically like just under double of this. So you get more product in this. And pricing wise, the Nars, the Nars creamy bronzer is £31 and the Chanel cream bronzer is £46. So per gram of product, the Chanel one is more value for money, but depending on what you want to do and what texture of the product you like as well. So I'm going to open both bronzers up and you're going to see which bronzer I prefer without me even telling you. It's not a bias. I'm trying not to be biased, guys, but I've hit pan on the Chanel cream bronzer. I've hit pan on the Nars cream bronzer, and this is basically unused. So you kind of see which one I prefer. So I'm kind of doing this video to try and like rediscover my love for this. Because growing up there was only one shade of this and it was too light, too orange for my skin tone, and like my dream was to like use it because all the OG YouTubers used to use the original shade of this, and I used to be like, why can't it work for me? It was quite sad. But yeah, so I was really hyped when this came out, so it's a bit sad that I haven't used it. So I'm guessing through this video I'm going to try and rediscover my love for this product. So on initial thoughts of in the pan, you can see how the Chanel one is a lot more bronze gold warm texture, and the Nars cream bronzer is more of a more of a cool tone contour shade. So this is, I'm guessing by just looking at the two shades next to each other, that the Chanel one's more for bronzing and the Nars one's more for contouring, I'd like to say. I'm going to swatch them side by side. So I've swatched both this. This is the Nars creamy bronzer, and this is the Chanel cream bronzer. You can see, like I said, this is a lot more cool toned and this is a lot more bronze tone. So even though the Nars one says it's a bronzing cream, I think it's more of a contour shade. And then the Chanel one is more of a bronzing cream. And I think texture wise, whilst I was swatching it, I feel like the NARS one is a lot more creamier. Like I just like press it and the shade comes. But I feel like the Chanel ones is a lot more, the Chanel one is not as creamy. So if I put my hands here, oh, to be honest, they're both creamy. They're both creamy. I just feel like the NARS one is just a bit more pigmented, I feel like. Let's swatch it on my face and see how it looks. So I'm going to start off with the Chanel one. Now I think like the extra layer is a bit hard, but now I've got into the products a little bit. I feel like it is creamy. I feel like I'm going to start using it a bit more, I think. I kind of want to get the Say cream bronzer, but I feel like I will have to finish cream bronzer before I start buying more. So I'm just going to apply it here. Just like that. And then I'm going to apply it to my forehead, because you've got yourself a round girl here. And then my jaw. And I don't do cream bronzer on my nose all the time, but I shall for this one. So you can see it's very bronze. I think it is quite a nice colour. I think I've sold myself on this bronzer now, so hopefully I start using it more. I'm going to take the NARS cream one. I just feel like this one is a lot more creamier, but I don't know if it's because I've used it a lot. And then I feel like you can't see this one as well on my forehead compared to that one. I do feel like the NARS one is more creamier than the Chanel one upon application. They're both creamy. The NARS is just slightly more creamier. I've got two brushes because I don't want to contaminate with the stuff. So I'm going to blend out the Chanel one because I put that one on first. Let's see how it blends. So it does blend quite well. I feel like I do have to press a little harder for this one though to blend it out. It blends out seamlessly, but it does require a bit of pressure, I feel like. You know what, I think that's a really beautiful summer shade. I forgot my nose. I do normally blend it out with a smaller brush, but I don't bring one. I think that is a beautiful summer shade. What do you guys think? And then I'm going to get my other brush and blend out the NARS one. Because now I'm like blending this out, I feel like they're both quite similar. I do have to press as hard to blend the Chanel one. So yeah. And this is the NARS side. I do have a bit of pigmentation here, so don't worry about that. I think they both blended out really nicely, as you can tell. So this is the Chanel side, and this is the NARS side. I think they both blended out really nice, and if you want to choose one over the other, I think there's a couple of things to consider. One is the size. If you're going to be wearing, we're mostly using this at home, the Chanel one, you can use a Chanel one, but if you want to use it more for traveling in your makeup bag, the NARS one is just going to fit better. And the number two is the colour. The NARS one's a lot more cool toned and the Chanel one's a more warm tone, so it just depends on what kind of look you're going for, more of a contoured chiseled look or a bronzy glowy look. And the last thing is blendability. If you're a beginner to cream bronzing cream products, I recommend the NARS one because just a little bit more creamier and a little bit more easy to blend. They're both creamy and they're both easy to blend, but this one just more better than this one. So yeah, they're both good, and I love the NARS one. more, but I just think that's because I didn't really give Chanel one a fair shot, so I'll be trying to use a Chanel one up more this summer. I hope you guys found this comparison video helpful, and I hope it helps you guys decide which one you want to try next. But yeah, if you guys want me to try and do more comparisons videos between different bronzers, please let me know which ones you want me to include. But yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.